Hey, Ray, this is Alex Merced, developer advocate at Dremio with another demo of a SQL function. And today what we're doing, let's go take a look at my bag of demos. Okay, so I'll search for demo, and we will be doing the covariance pop and covariance sample functions today. So let's take a look at this example. Okay, so bottom line is what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at marketing sales data. So the idea here is we're going to have the sales month, but we're also going to have the amount of money that we spent on marketing that month, and then the sales revenue for that month. The goal of this sort of these functions are going to be able to kind of capture the directional relationship between two numbers. Not quite a correlation, but more like kind of capturing sort of the trend. So basically, do the numbers move together? Do the numbers move together? Um, So first, let's take a look at the data. So again, this is going to be this marketing spend. Here's going to be the revenue that's associated with it. And if you take a look at it, okay, we spent this and got that. And you notice that the two numbers are generally going to be moving in the same direction, meaning the more we spend on marketing, the more that is being generated in revenue. Okay, so generally what you would expect is that the result of the covariance should be positive. Again, the absolute number is not going to necessarily be as relevant as the positive or negative. So again, if it's positive, it's just going to generally means they move in the same direction, so they both go up at the same time. If it's negative, it's going to mean they move in the opposite direction. So that means if we spend more on marketing, we generated less revenue. And if it's like zero, that means there's very little relationship. Okay, and generally, whatever the number is beyond that is not necessarily relevant for this particular calculation. In that case, you might want to do like regressions with pure sort of correlations. But let's run that. Okay, and actually I want to make sure to set the context to our demos folder, so January. Good. And then I'm going to hit run, and we'll create the table. We're going to go insert some records, and then we'll run these queries. So and again, all the code for all these demos are in the repository that's linked in the video description, so you can run any of these yourself, and also read the comments. There's a lot of really good stuff in the comments as well. Okay, so let's take a look at the results. So again, we inserted the records. That's right here. Then we did the covariance pop, and you see that it is positive. So takeaway is they move together. Okay. And then we see the covariance sample, which is going to, again, tell us that they move positively together. Now, the difference would be is when would you use one versus the other is generally if you're looking at the full data set, use covar pop. If you're looking at a sample of a larger data set, then you're going to prefer the covar sample because it's basically capturing, it knows it's capturing the covariance of a larger set of data using a smaller sample of the data. So it factors that in. So yeah, so that's that function. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great one. Ciao.